504 Magazine presents One-on-One with Trombone Shorty, born January 2nd, 1986. He's a trombone player and a trumpet player from New Orleans, Louisiana. He's worked in jazz, funk, and rap music. Trombone Shorty is the youngest brother of trumpeter and bandleader James Andrews, as well as the grandson of singer and songwriter Jesse Hill. Trombone Shorty began playing trombone at the age of 6, and since 2009 has played in the band Orleans Avenue. You can also find him in the hit series Trombone, and he continues to amaze his audiences the world over with his talent and skill. One-on-one with Trombone Shorty.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Knus TV. Schön, dass ihr wieder eingeschaltet habt. Und wie immer unser bequemes Sofa hier auf der Bühne des Knus, wo heute Abend Trombone Shorty spielen wird. Und er sitzt auch schon neben mir hier auf dem Sofa. Hi, how are you doing?
All right, how you doing?
How does a child of 4 years comes across playing the trombone?
My brother James is a trumpeter, and he plays. He still plays, and we had a family brass band and a bunch of brass bands around the city, which is marching bands of New Orleans, and I just had a bunch of instruments around the house, and I think the trombone was maybe one of the only ones that worked, and it reminded me of the whistles at the birthday parties where you go.
All right. So you thought, oh, that's easy. Let's try it.
Yeah, it was easy for me to get a sound out of it, and I stuck with it.
So it just came naturally.
Yes,
anyway.
yes.
So you play both the trombone and the trumpet. How do you choose to use which instrument?
Well, the trumpet sometimes, it depends on what song I'm playing. Like I write some songs that I want to play the trumpet on, or in the middle of the set it's just impromptu. I might just pick it up by mistake because I forgot I was supposed to play the trombone on it, and just express myself through that way. But the trumpet is more of a lead instrument, and I'm working very hard in the world today to make the trombone also a lead instrument. And it's just one of those things, you know. Some nights I like one better than the other. Some nights they're both cool with me, but it's just music, you know, whatever I'm feeling at the moment. And most of the time I have some songs that I wrote that I let the tenor saxophone be the higher voice and the trombone will stay in the middle. So it's just arrangements.
So a matter of feeling as well and arrangement.
Yep.
All right, fascinating. What was the longest gig you ever played?
5 hours.
5 hours, holy shit.
In New Orleans.
And what happens to your lips then? I mean, when you play all the time, they must be like sore or...
Well, it's not sore for me. I've been playing for a long time now. On this tour, I have felt we've been working really hard. So we've done maybe over 100 dates already.
Oh, whoa.
178 or something like that. And we still have the end of the year. We've been on tour from January, and we're going to finish in December. I mean, maybe January.
1 year just touring and
hard
playing
work.
Almost every night?
Every night.
Holy
Almost every
shit.
night. I think in the last 6 months we probably had, if we combine them together, we probably
must be
had,
knackered. You don't seem to be knackered.
No.
Nah.
We all
no,
good.
A bit tired though.
Yeah, I'm not tired. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. But like I said, the music, once we hit the stage, nothing else matters.
Get your groove on, yeah. Get your groove on. Get your groove on, yeah. thing we do down in New Orleans at the second line parades. We're gonna show y'all when they come up how it go. Real simple now. Real simple now. Right on it. That's a little bit of hurricane season. I was single off of that record, y'all. Are y'all enjoying yourselves? Just in case anybody didn't know, my name is Trombone Shorty, all the way from New Orleans.
This was the Gulf's best tourism season in years.
All because so many people wanted to visit us in Louisiana.
They came to see us in Florida.
Nice try. They came to hang out with us in Alabama.
Once folks heard Mississippi had the welcome sign out, they couldn't wait to get here.
This year was great, but next year is going to be even better.
And anyone who knows the Gulf knows that winter is prime time, fun time.
The sun's out, the water's beautiful. You can go deep sea fishing for amberjack, grouper, and mackerel.
Our golf courses are open. Our bed and breakfast have special rates.
And migrating waterfowl from all over make this a bird watcher's paradise.
So if you missed it earlier this year, come on down.
If you've already been here, come on back to Mississippi,
Florida,
Louisiana,
Alabama.
The Gulf's America's getaway spot, no matter where you go.
So come on down and help make 2012 an even better year for tourism on the Gulf.
Brought to you by BP and all of us who call the Gulf home.
Yo, it's Trombone Shorty representing New Orleans, the 6 Watt. Check my new record out in stores, Orleans and Claiborne. That's my 2 cent.
Trombone Shorty, good evening.
Hey, how you doing?
Or do you want me to call you Troy?
It doesn't matter.
No,
Whatever you like.
Troy is shorter.
Yeah.
So it was very funny. You sat down, you put on the headphones, and you said, "Hey, somebody's covering my song."
I thought it was the New Orleans band outside of Soul Rebels. I couldn't hear, but sounds all right to me.
But it was you, and you gave a great show last night. I mean, all the people on Twitter, on the internet, everybody just is raving about it.
Oh, thank you. We just try to do what we do. It was the energy from the audience pushed us higher, and we just wanted to give it back.
One moment I was working, so I was sort of watching the concert with one eye on the screen, and then all of a sudden I saw you laying down on the floor with your trumpet in your hand. I thought, oh no, he fell from stage. What happened? That looked really scary.
No, that was a part of the show where I held a note for about 5 minutes or so, and I just needed to catch my breath, and I lost a little energy for a second, so I had to take a quick break.
But you played one note for 5 minutes, so you do circular breathing. You breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth.
Yep. I don't know how long it was last night, but I never timed it. But it felt like 5 minutes. My lips were sore after that, but it was fun.
I tried to learn circular breathing when I was trying to play the didgeridoo. I never succeeded. How long did it take you to learn this?
20 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Troy. Don't exaggerate now. Don't brag about yourself.
I'm not. My cousin from the Dirty Dozen band, he taught me how to do it in like 20 minutes, and it took me 20 minutes to get the concept, and then maybe about 2-3 days later, I held a note for 23 minutes.
Wow.
But I've never attempted that again.
No.
I'm getting older now.
After that, you were in a coma.
Yeah.
But you grew up in New Orleans. You've been playing trombone since you were very small, short, hence your name, Trombone Shorty. And I heard from my colleague Winfried that you are still playing with your high school friends in your band. Is that true?
Yeah, we grew up. Actually, the percussionists, we grew up on the same street in New Orleans in the Treme neighborhood. We used to play on cardboard boxes together and play around. So we've been playing literally together for over 20 years, our entire life together. And some of the rest of the band, we went to the New Orleans Center for Creative Arts, and we've been playing together since then.
Wow, how cool is that?
It's fun, you know.
You never argue?
Yeah, we fight.
About what?
Everything. But it's cool now, you know. We'll give it 10 more years and see if we still like each other.
Yeah. But I heard you went to Prince last night after your own gig.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I went to go steal some things from him. Just had my steal a bunch of ideas and steal some moves from him. It was great. He's a great musician. He's a genius. Plays all type of instruments, and I'm really inspired by that.
What do you want to steal?
I like some of those hand moves he do. You know, when he brings it down in a slow song, it's real sexy. You know, he knows how to work the audience, and it's just a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna catch one more show, and then you'll see some Prince in my show.
Because last night you did the moonwalk.
Yeah,
the Michael Jackson moonwalk. But is there anything musically you want to steal from Prince?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's just music. Period. I like the slow songs that he play, and of course I don't play the guitar, at least not that well. But I like his funk combined with the rock and the driving thing. It's just so much that I gotta recalculate in my head what's gonna stick out to me. But you know, his falsetto when he sings high, I'm already still in that part of it. But it's just a bunch of stuff. Like he's like a dictionary, anything, like a treasure box. You just go in there and pick what you need, and hopefully use it and turn it into what you want it to be. And then some other youngster will see me and take it and make it their own. It's just about passing it along and stealing it from the best.
reputation in this community is that we've always served local seafood.
Without that, there's nothing that makes us special. We're just another restaurant.
It's been a tough year in the Gulf, but I knew we'd get through this.
In some ways, we're stronger. Our whole community came together.
BP had to step up, and I think they did. They stuck by the region and kept our communities working.
Now the Gulf's back. Our shrimpers and fishermen are back on the water, our beaches are clean, just in time for spring break. And we're back to doing what we love, serving Gulf seafood.
When people found out local shrimp was back on the menu, the phone rang and rang. Business gets better every day.
We're making sure that tourists know they can come back, and we're open for business.
I'm Brian Czar.
And I'm Brooke Czar, and we own Restaurant Des Familles. We've got the best gumbo in town, but don't take our word for it.
Give us a call. We'll save you a table by the window.
Unique sights and historical attractions, as well as an incomparable local culture, are just a few of the reasons to visit this city. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look at the top attractions you need to check out while visiting New Orleans. Found on the famed Bourbon Street, Galatoire's is a popular restaurant that focuses on French Creole-style dishes. The restaurant's decor is set to emulate traditional mid-19th century furnishing. Galatoire's was founded in 1905 and has been a staple for residents and visitors since that time. The Crescent City Connection is a pair of bridges that span the Mississippi River. These are two of the most used bridges on that river and some of the longest cantilever bridges in the world. In fact, take a walk along the river and watch massive cruise ships ride past the Crescent City Connection and into the harbor. Or take a walk on the boardwalk and catch a glimpse of Creole, Cajun, and French culture. The Superdome is the city's sports arena and is found in New Orleans' business district. It is the world's largest fixed dome construction and is a hugely popular attraction for visitors as it often hosts important sporting events. Throughout New Orleans, you'll find a network of streetcars that are essential to public transportation in the city. In fact, they have been an important part of the infrastructure since the early 1800s and are some of the oldest street railways in the world. These streetcars are a great way to see the city's sights and catch a glimpse of days gone by. The Natchez Steamboat is steeped in history and is another great way to take a tour of New Orleans. Take a river cruise aboard this boat and sail past the French Quarter and into one of the world's busiest ports. For a genuine and romantic ride, the Natchez can't be beat.
Because we're swinging that way, the sun shines so bright. The sun shines so bright. The breeze is so nice. The breeze is so nice. The starlights twinkle all night down by the riverside. So by and by, sometimes I cry. It's such a beautiful sight. Some people wonder what all this talk is about. New Orleans, but if you love her, you know what I mean. Good morning, New Orleans. Good morning, New Orleans. We love you, New Orleans. We love you, New Orleans. I feel like I'm a king when I lay down and dream about my people that all live here. We just love her so much. Bop, boop, beep, biggity, bop, 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 three, these, eh? Bop, bop, three, these,
This program was sponsored by BP Oil, Marriott Resorts, Rock and Bowl, House of Blues, and Irvin Mayfield's Playhouse.
Good morning, New Orleans. Good morning, New Orleans. We love you, New Orleans. We love you, New Orleans. I feel like I'm a king when I lay down and dream about the people that all live here and how we